Alrighty. Alright, we are here with Deiva Esports. They are doing their Saturday scrimmage. Good luck to all the teams and these ladies that are playing here tonight. Alright, we've got a really good flight path that is coming out of kind of the quarry, just north of quarry, kind of that east side, or the west side, flight path. Actually, it's east to west to east. We'll get it straight here in a few minutes. All the way up towards starboard. There's some good places for these ladies to jump down and grab what they need. You've got Pachinki, you've got Primorsk, you've got School, Rozak, Yasnaya Polyana, you've got Georgia Pool. Great places for these ladies to jump down, grab what they need, and take on the fights to come. All right, we've got a couple teams that are headed into the Georgia Pool area. Looks like we've got about 4 teams or so that are headed in there, maybe 5. They are kind of stacked on top of each other a little bit. We do have a few going into there. Our very first zone is going to be kind of that north-northeast or north-northwest zone covering a shooting range. We've got a team down in Primorsk area. So it looks like a lot of our fights are going to kind of be towards that end of that flight path. We've got a couple teams right here in the school area. We're going to jump down with Team 22. All right, Team 22 is in the area. Team 7 definitely right out there, out the front door here. All right, Team 22 is going to be a Lily Esports. Team 7, JL Nemesis. And we've got Team 23. We'll have to put them on the slot list. But Team 23, Blacklight. All right, we've got a fight going on right up here. Looks like, let's go check out Team 13. They do have 2 eliminations, Team 13. So they are getting those eliminations right off the bat. And heading over into Georgia Pool, we have Team 15. Team 15 is going to be Team. All right, and Zero Pulse, Team 8. Headed right back into the school. Looks like one of our teams has already gotten a couple eliminations. Lily Esports with 1 elimination up there on the board. Alright, Blacklight holding steady here. Kind of in amongst of a crossfire. They are doing good. Ooh, Black, she's got gets the grenade. Very nice. It does get a drop there. Blacklight pushing in very quickly. Rose up there in the stairwell. She is going to be holding her own up there. But Black is there waiting. Denzi, she is getting that revive. That is absolutely crazy. They were able to get that revive. Team 23 was able to get that revive. And we still have all 23 teams that are still remaining. None of our teams have been eliminated. All right, Emmy. With the Blacklight. Blacklight now moving with, coming up with 3 eliminations, and JL Nemesis Team 7 has been eliminated from match number 1. Lily Esports up on the hill, so they're going to be rotating around. Let's see if a Blacklight can hold their own. They did really well there. Let's see if they can take out another team. Stormy, she goes down, but it definitely going to be able to get revived there. Let's head over into Yasnaya Poliana with Team 19. Radical Esports, they have 1 elimination as well. And then we got Team 3. Excute. Or Excute. We have a lot of going on back into Radical Esports with 2 eliminations. Excute now sitting with being a duo. They are in here in Yasnaya Poliana with Radical Esports, so they're going to be it's going to be a 4v2 here. And our teams that are outside the zone, they're going to be rotating in. Jetgo Esports, these ladies are rotating into the zone as well now. We've got a lot that's happening here in the Yasnaya Poliana area. Senorita, she is down. Is she going to be able to get a revive? Where's the... So Team 14. Wento Lady. They do have one of their members down, but there looks like they can definitely very well get a revive. Molly's just on the other side. She got hit with a grenade, but she's got to quickly heal up, or that blue zone is going to get... Anna up top providing that overcover. All right, the Bunny coming in with the revive and a med kit. All right, these teams are out here in the blue zone. They are going to be battling each other plus the blue zone, so they're going to have to pay very close attention to their health. Senorita is down again. Bunny's going to try to get over there with a revive. We've got Radical Esports moving in. Looks like they're going to come in for a third party. Kira, she is down, but is going to be revived. We're team 12, Ntx Esports. They're here in Yasnaya Polyana as well. There's a lot of teams that were moving through the area just trying to get into the blue zone, out of the blue zone into the next zone, and they are caught up here in a fight. We've got Bunny is down and now on fire. Is she going to be able to get revived? She is out. Senorita is down. Wento. This team is down to a team of 3. All right, Wento making a hard push right up the stairwells. Molly and Anna both up there at the top. Radical Esports over there trying to take on Team 12. All right, our teams are starting to bunch up there. These 4 teams are battling it out really nicely. Lucifer, she is down. Art is now down to a duo here. All right, these ladies are going up against some full squads. All right, Radical Esports, they are holding out just a little bit, kind of waiting for that third party opportunity. Looks like Art is going to be getting out of there. They are going to try to get into the zone. Molly, she is down. Nicely done. She came in, definitely provided that backup there. Was able to actually get an elimination, and I believe took out a team. Yes. So Excute is been eliminated. We've got quite a few teams that have definitely been eliminated here fairly quickly. Moving right on into, let's go into the zone. Those 2 teams looks like they're going to be kind of going to disperse, trying to get into the zone. Radical moving it, making their way into zone. All right, Team 5, So What Vixens. They are kind of sitting as a duo, but they are kind of in the center of the zone here. Not a lot of cover provided for them. They may just kind of sit and wait it out. Let's go check in with it. Team 9, X Team, 7 eliminations, and they are down to a team of 3. These ladies are putting in some work. All right, team of 15. Team sitting as a duo. It looks like we got Team 9, X Team. And it looks like a Wee Hood 7. She is holding her own, kind of staying back just a little. Kind of figures that there's a team that could be out there. All right, Leto, does have a high ground. and patiently waiting. All right, Missy Mamiya still looting, grabbing any extra stuff that is needed to be able to help out in the fights to come. Team 6, Death Does a G. And they are going to be really quickly here with the Radical Esports. That's looks like they're going to be moving in. They've got to be extremely careful here. Zero pulls these ladies with 6 eliminations. And they are sitting as a duo. All right, teams are starting to move in really quickly into that center zone. Shamashi, she got hit really hard there from a long range. Revolution 7, Team 18, 1 elimination, sitting as a team of 3. All right, Leto got an elimination there. So X team now with 7 eliminations, and they are believing they're going to be the highest right now with the kill count. We'll check here. Looks like they are going to be currently being the elimination leaders right now, but that is subject to change really quickly with these amazing ladies as they are starting to make their way into the zone. SC, they may be in trouble here. Team 14, Wento Lady. They may be in a little bit of trouble. Looks like they might have blocked their only way out, but also blocked their only way in too. And they are sitting just outside that zone. Extazy G, Team 13, they are right outside of the bunker underground. So Team 14 may be looking to be in a little bit of trouble. Both of these teams are just kind of outside of the zone. But Team 13 as well sitting as a duo. So this is going to be a 2v2. Wento, Team 14, they're gonna need to make a decision here as that zone is gonna be starting to push in. And it looks like Team 13 is gonna be getting out. This is gonna allow Team 14 to definitely make a move and get out of from under the bunker. All right, Dilemma with some good shots. Well, Team 4, Dreamers Esports, 0 eliminations, but they are staying strong with only one member still alive. It may be it for them. Ooh. Dilemma gets taken out and is still being shot at. Alright, looks like they're gonna get that revive really quickly here. Alright, looks like Team of 6 has dropped back just a little bit. Death does G. They did drop back, but still eyes on down in that area. They can definitely see what is going on. Team 13 making them run for it, trying to get into the zone. Riku, she is down, is gonna make it out of there for the team. She's the last one still standing and is making her way into zone. Let's get y'all back here as quickly as we can into that. All right, Team 18 with 3 eliminations. Team 18 is gonna be Revolution 7. REBORN Esports, they are closing in. They have 2 eliminations. All right, they are holding just kind of barely in the side zone. They do have a Team 15. Team is going to be sitting as a duo here. All right, we got y'all back there with the main. Zero Pulse making their way in. Again, still 7 eliminations, and they are holding. These ladies are holding a strong, being just a duo. It's like Samina, she rolled really quickly right into Team 6. Death does G. She may be in a little bit of trouble here. We've got 5 teams that remaining. Radical Esports may be able to take out. Does. Samina, she is down with Team 8. Soma with Team 6 is down. Alright, it's going to be all up to Sophia here. Can she... Beautiful grenade. Nicely done. Alright, 3 teams remain. We got Radical Esports. That is making their way in. Team 21. Dot Seller. Oh, new Team 21. It looks like it's gonna... Yes. Stellar. They are rolling in really quickly. They have 6 eliminations. Very nice. And Artemis, she jumps out and does get an elimination, but is quickly not paying attention there, is quickly taken out. 3 teams remain. All right, Tokyo. GG's. That was a lot going on right there really quickly, and it looks like a Radical Esports taking the chicken dinner for match number 1. Going all out with 5 eliminations. All right, that is it for match number 1. We'll get you here momentarily as quickly as we can into match number 2. Y'all hang tight. All right, match number 2. And we're going to be here in Myanmar, coming out of El Pozo all the way down through Los Llanos and out toward Preto. And there's a good places for these ladies to jump down. El Pozo's one, San Martin, Hacienda. This area is going to be a very good spot for these ladies to jump down, loot up, grab what they need, because it is really close to the flight path as it is. We do have Villa del Mar. It's a little ways out from the flight path, but still a lot of good loot there for the ladies. Los Leonos being directly in this flight path. Might see 2 or 3 teams jump there. We might see some teams actually jump and grab a car and kind of move out towards the truck stop, maybe El Alzara. But we've got a few that are jumping right here. It looks like we might have a couple teams that are going into Picado. Looks like we may have about 3 teams that are headed into Picado. But definitely, for sure, we've got 2 teams. And that might be where we're going to start. We've already got a couple people down on... We got a couple teams down on ground and are definitely battling it out. We've got quite a few teams here. All right, team 13. Extazy G's. X team already has lost a member right off the bat. These ladies are going to be moving forward with being a team of 3. They did hold their own on first match when they did started losing quite a few people. All right, team 23. Blacklight. Starting match 2, being a team of 3. Hopefully their 3rd member will actually come back. If not, they're going to be moving as a team of 2. So we're going to see if they're going to play it safe and try to get into that top 10. All right, X team kind of in trouble. They do have a member down. Blacklight getting... It's got an they have an elimination. Joe, she is... Nice shots, does get a good hits there. Doesn't quite get the knock. All right, Blacklight moving forward now. Gonna be just a solo. Can she hold her own? She is going up against X team that is pulling really quickly and off at the distance. Gotta watch her back. She does have team 13 out there as well. And it looks like they're going to be down and out. So team 23, Blacklight, have been eliminated. And we have team 18, Revolution 7, who've also been eliminated very quickly right off the bat. Heading over into the graveyard area. Let's go check it out. We got team 17. Reborn Valkyries. Dixer. Oh, was not paying attention there. Had us in sight. Had the team in sight and was quickly taken out. So looks like team 12. REBORN Esports with 4 eliminations. They do have looks like they have completely eliminated team 17. All right, we've got 17 teams that are remaining. These ladies are going to be battling it out very, very well, very closely. But Myanmar being one of the larger land maps, we can definitely, more than likely, we'll see a lot of these ladies, these teams just kind of take it easy as they are going to start trying to move into the zone. We got a fight still here. Alright, Sudi, she's gonna get the revive. Very nice. And Leto back up on her feet as well. Very well. Both of these teams got that revive. Lottery, she is had the shotgun in hand and was dropped. Leto, she is holding her own. Can she do this? It is a 1v2. Gets another drop. Leto trying to... Nicely done. Leto with 3 eliminations and is able to get that revive. So X team is going to be moving forward with 5 eliminations and being a duo now. They're definitely going to be able to hold their own. All right, not a lot of teams jumped in the Los Leonos. We do have Radical Esports that is there in Los Leonos. It looks like they have all of Los Leonos to themselves, so they're going to be able to get anything and everything that they want. Dreamers. And they are over in the Impala area. All right, team at 7. All right, team at 10 with 1 elimination. And they're going to, looks like they're going to get that revive. Baby Shark, she is down. They are going to get that revive. All right, nicely done there. We do have the scores for match number 1, so we're going to get those here up there on the screen for you guys, for you ladies. All right, team of 15. Team. I love their name. Just team. That's what they are. They are a solid team. Excute. They are down. Adeline, it is all up to Adeline. Can Adeline actually get the revive or get the full kills? Adeline, she is in a trouble. It's a 2v1. Gets some good hits. Gets a drop. Adeline, she is holding it down. Very nice. She's got to get some revives here, but this is a 1v1. Can she do it? Oh, almost had it with a drop shot there. Nicely done. Put up a fight there. RM is going to be revived. So team of 15 and team, nicely done. They do have 4 eliminations. Ntx Esports team 11. They are covered up. They are a duo right now. They do have one of their members has been knocked. They are fighting, trying to get the revive, trying to get it. Another one has been knocked from C7. Or 7C. And 7C has been eliminated. Team 22 coming up quick, fast in a hurry. Lily Esports. And they are sitting as a duo here. Zero Pulse. As well as a duo, they do have 5 eliminations. Can team Lily Esports, can they knock this team out? Zero Pulse has a little bit of an uphill advantage here. All right, Stormy, she is going to be trying to flank around. Pew Pew, she is down. Stormy has either can go for a revive or try to go for a 1v2. Nicely done. This is now 1v1. Stormy trying to make it back to Pew Pew. Stormy with a DBS in hand. She's got it. Gets some good shots. Nicely done with that DBS. And she's going to get that revive. All right, our zone closing in on the power grid. So we still got a lot of teams. We got 9 teams that are still out here. All right, here very quickly, while these teams are rotating in, here are the current scores after match number 1. All right, our ladies are starting to rotate in. Looks like we're going to have a fight here momentarily with Team 21. Not Stellar. Ooh, Team 5. So what, Vixens? Nyla getting some good shots in. Ada, she's going in for a revive. Very close to that the car, since it is smoking. Might be dangerous there, but is definitely going to get the revive for sure. Team 15. Team very quickly moving in. Erica with some shots. Not as sure she got a drop though. No, she did not get a drop, but Missy Mama definitely changed her mind to actually not go in that direction. All right, Team 7, JL Nemesis. They're making a they are just inside a zone. They got a couple team members that are out there in the blue zone. All right, team 4 eliminations. They are going up against the So What Vixens with a full squad. They are a team of 3. That zone is closing in. Looks like the zone might have just stopped barely. Ada gets hit and is going to be healing up. She does have a really good position here to be able to take out Miss Mamiya. All right, Nadu, she is moving up to RM, so that is going to kind of bring them together. Let's see. Sophia is down. All right, she's gonna get revived there. Stormy is down. And it looks like a pew pew. She is gonna come in with a revive for sure. Gotta quickly get that revive. Jetgo Esports. Alright, let's see, because she is up against Fort, gets dropped. Alright, Cena 1, she's getting some shots out there, but it's going to be a hard revive. Destina, she came in with her revive. Nicely done. This should be keeping Team 16 up to a full squad. Alright, our zone shifts. With So What Vixens kind of already in the zone, this is going to allow them to kind of set and get seated and wait for the other teams to make their way in, but they are a duo team here. Looks like Stormy gets shot and eliminated. It's all going to be up to Pew Pew. Can she hold her own? And she will. All right, team making their way in. All right, Dot Stellar with 3 eliminations with a team of 3. They are being lit up there just a little bit. Shots have been fired. Sophia and Rogue Baby both are down, and the rest of the team is coming in with a revive. Soma is down. Team of 6. Looks like a team of 6 has been eliminated right there. Nyla coming in with a revive, keeping team 21. Dot Stella as being a team of 3 now. Jail Esports, or Jail and Nemesis, very well quickly coming in, trying to get that third partied. Black and Rose both are still alive. Black getting that revive on Rose, but on top is gonna be team. All right, Dot Stellar, team 21. Beautiful grenade there, getting both of those team members. All right, Rose is back down. Looks like JL Nemesis have been eliminated. We are down to just 3 teams remain. And Jetgo, team 16, our only team that is still sitting as a full squad as we are moving into the final zone. All right, the blue zone is about to be moving in. It is gonna get crazy here. All right, so what a Vixens, team 5 as a duo. Team 15 coming in. They do have one of their members down. All right, so they are a duo team. If Nadu she can get the revive. It does not. Does she get taken out? Barely gets taken out. All right, it is gonna be up to Nadu. Beautiful grenade. 2 teams remain. This is gonna be a 4v2 for the final zone. And Jetgo still sitting as a full team. Erica kind of sitting back. Does she get a... All right, she is moving in, and this is gonna be an all-out crazy fight here. All right, team 16 trying to move in just a little bit. Rexia, she is down. All right. Kea, she is down. So this is going to be turning into, it looks like it's going to be a 3v1. Erica is by herself. GG's, nicely done. All right, Jetgo taking that chicken dinner for match number 2. Pew Pew going all out with 6 eliminations. Pew Pew again with the best companion with the 3 rescues. And Jetgo, Destina, taking that final kill, giving Jetgo the chicken dinner for match number 2. All right, we'll get you here into match number 3 momentarily. Y'all hang tight. All right, here are the results here for after match number 2. I'll leave those up there on the screen for you, for everyone. And nicely done to these ladies. They're doing extremely well. Definitely have seen a lot of good fights so far. All right, match number 3 back here in Erangel. And we've got a flight path coming out of a military base all the way up through just on the east side coast there of Yaznaya Polyana, right between Kamishki and Lepovka. Got some good places for these ladies to jump down, grab what they need in this flight path. We have School and Rozek. They are out there a little ways from the flight path, but very doable for these ladies to jump out, get down, get a vehicle, or even coast out there, as well as Pachinki as well. A little ways off from this flight path, we also have Primorsk. That's out there a little ways, but we have a Novo Rednoy that is very close that these ladies can jump to. We have the farm, Milta, Shelter, Prison, Mansion, Lepovka, Yaznaya Polyana, Stalbert, Kamishki's out there a little ways, but we're more than likely we'll see some of these teams, these ladies, jump out, grab a vehicle, and then move to some other locations. Looks like we've got 2 teams that may be heading into Primorsk there. We've got Team 16 and Team 5, both kind of going out in that direction. So it looks like they are going to be headed out that way. All right, got quite a few teams down in the Milta area. We've already got fight going on with Team 22. Lily Esports, they are down a member already. They are quick. Nice shots there. They do get, looks like they get an elimination there. Pew Pew with an elimination. Vanessa with elimination as well. Vanessa getting hits. 7C. They are down to just a duo. Alright, Sushi. She's going to be the last one that is going to still be standing for 7C Esports. Lily Esports with 3 eliminations already. Starting out with match number 3. Amara, she gets dropped. Sophia definitely going to be able to get that revive. Almost got taken, got knocked herself. All right, Moniz getting a revived there. All right, these teams that are here in the Milta area are definitely dropping. They are getting taken out really quickly, but are still able to get the revives when they can. A Revolution 7. 1 elimination. They are sitting as a team of 3. Ooh, Vanessa gets taken out really quickly. Lily Esports, they're down to just a duo now. Beautiful grenade. Does that grenade actually get? Does indeed. Pew Pew with a really good grenade was able to actually get it to bounce off the house and back towards All right, Ntx. She is back in and getting revived. Lily Esports. Shakia. She is down, but Pew Pew looks like she's gonna get that revived very nice. So this could give the opportunity for a quick push. For Revolution 7. They could easily make that push, but it's gonna be very nice. A beautiful grenade, well placed inside. Not sure where that grenade came from. I think it did come across the street here. All right, Donk, she is laying in those grenades. Definitely has plenty of grenades. Well placed grenade inside, but does no damage. All right, to Berlisa, she is got a really good position here. Dixtree, she is down. Looks like they're going to get that revive very well, very quickly. While the other two members of REBORN VALKYRIES are going to hold down the fort here. Let's go quickly head over to Stellar with only one member still remains for Team 21. They do have 2 eliminations. All right, Lowly, she is back up on her feet there. Nefarious, she is gonna be, looks like she's gonna be laying down, kind of waiting this out to see if the other team will be moving out. We'll get back over here to Team 23, Blacklight. 6 eliminations already for the team. All right, Team 4 making their way into zone. All right, Team 14 was making their way into the zone. It looks like they do have one of their members is down currently. I don't know if they're going to try to get that revive. Let's go check it out. Senorita, she is down. Kent, she is down. Nice shots. There's a lot going on right here in this little area. There's about 3 or 4 teams that are definitely right here. They are all coming out of the Yasnaya Polyana area. Zero Pulse with 2 eliminations, trying to work their way into zone. But just up ahead is going to be Team 23 Blacklight. It looks like they're holding it down just inside the zone. All right, team of 13. Extazy G. Currently at 0 eliminations, but they are a full squad. Taking on Excute, or Excute. So Excute, they do have a member that is down. Anna, she is down, but he's going to be revived. They do have one of the member who looks to be disconnected, but they'll be back, hopefully. They have 1 elimination currently. All right, we've got teams moving into Razak. All right, Team 13 quickly moving in. Nice shots. They did get a drop there on all right, got the sound back there. All right, Adeline doing good. Nemesis, she was trying to get the revive, but was unable to get the revive in time. Team 3, Excute. Nicely done, ladies, with 4 eliminations. Let's go check out Bliss. She is out in the blue zone. She might have been disconnected. Hopefully she'll come back in time to help the team out. Blacklight with 13 eliminations. Blacklight definitely coming in, putting in some work here for the team. They hit with the 13 eliminations. And they are still sitting as a full squad. All right, Jetgo. These ladies are moving in right on top of Excute. Can they move in enough and quickly enough to be able... They are sitting as a full squad. Excute with being a team of 3. Anna laying down some fire. I believe she did get a few good hits. Ooh, Blacklight, and they are down. Members have been knocked, and the member has been eliminated. They are the team to go after right now. Team 12, Ntx Esports. Trying to come in and take them out. Denzi quickly gets healed up. Amara with Team 6 does get a good hits there. Donna's is down. Alright, Denzi's getting that revive. Stops the revive. Maybe in a little bit of trouble here. Art is coming in and was quickly taken out. Blacklight now sitting up to 14 eliminations. And Denzi, she's the last one that is still stands. Can she hold her own? She is in trouble, down and out with the Team 19. Radical Esports coming in. They got 5 eliminations. They do have one of their members down, but they have plenty of time to be able to get that revive. Alright, Rexia, she is moving in very quickly, trying to do a push. Alright, the rest of the team looks like they are going to be pushing in as well. Adeline covered up in smoke. Anna waiting impatiently, trying to see. She's inside the room and downstairs. Definitely a lot of smoke to help cover. Alright, looks like a Jetgo. They are waiting for the smoke to clear. They are making a really quick push up. Nicely done. Very patiently waiting there. And Excute. They are down and out. Jetgo, they played that off really well. They waited until that smoke cleared and was able to very well quickly make a push up the stairs and was able to box them in and get this elimination. Death does. They're moving in. We've got 8 teams that are remaining. And our zone has shifted. Sophia with some shots doesn't get any contact there. So it looks like the rest of the team is going to try to hop into vehicles and get out of there. Sophia long range, and she does get hit. Alright, Rogue baby, get some good hits. Rogue baby, she is down. Amara, she is down. And it looks like Sophia gets out of there and does make her way to zone. So this is going to be helping keep the team alive and keeping them in that top 10. Radical Esports up to 8 eliminations. They are out there in the blue zone. They are going to be trying to get in. Blissey, she's just inside the zone, but right up the hill is going to be team of 16. Jetgo just lost one of their members. All right, Maddie's going to try to get this revive very close to that car. That car could go up and blow up any second, taking both the team members out. Maddie is down. Destina, she's the last one. Looks like she's gonna be could very well be the last one. Still stands for team of 16, or looks like a radical are coming up. We are down to just 5 teams. Ooh, Sophie is in a pinch and is quickly taking out JL and Nemesis. 5 eliminations, full squad moving into the last couple zones here. Into the last zone. Can they hold it? I believe they're going to be the only team. They are there. Oh, we got a Radical Esports as well as a full squad. This could be a 4v4 at the final zone. With 3 teams that are remaining. Rose, she is down. JL Nemesis, they are in, looks like they may be in trouble. They may be moving forward as being a team of 3 if they can get the revive on a Rose. But with this Cena right there, she could easily just take them out. Could it take Rose out really quickly, giving another elimination, but she is holding off on that. Rose looks like she could very well go down and out to Radical. Still got 3 teams remain. Rose still alive, definitely calling out. All right, Rose now down and out. So JL Nemesis moving forward, going to be a duo team. They've lost another one of their members in that process. Black is been eliminated. So team of 19, Radical Esports is going to be our full team. That still remains. Zellish, she is down. Trying to get that revive, trying to keep them staying alive. Misho with it. GG's nicely done. Well placed grenade there for the final kill. Radical Esports taking the chicken dinner for match number 3. All right, there it is. Match number 3. Gonna get you into match number 4 and the scores here right after. For this match, y'all hang tight. All right, here are the scores right after match 3 here. These ladies are definitely putting in some work. They are putting the points on the board for the team. We have seen a lot of good fights here for these ladies. A lot of a back and forth, a lot of quickly getting revives. These ladies are putting in some work. They are doing extremely well. Radical Esports with total of 43 points. Followed very closely behind is going to be Jetgo Esports with 34. Dot coming in third with 26. Shinwina Wita? If I pronounced the team wrong, I do apologize. They're coming in fourth with 25. It is a very back and forth. These ladies are keeping the points very, very close. The top 7 teams are back and forth with points. We've got X Team coming in 8 with 18. Art Esports coming in 9 with 18 points as well. We do see the teams 8 through 14 keeping it very close with 1 or 2 points apiece. So we could very well see moving into the last match, we could see some of these teams, kind of the 8 through 14, kind of get those extra points. They may be able to get in there into the top 7. But with the top 7, there's so much heat and so much behind, so many teams behind them, they could very well lose their position. So we'll see how the top 7 teams right now that are battling it out for, with it being so close in points. Radical Esports with 2 chicken dinners. Jetgo Esports with 1 chicken dinner as well. We're going to watch these 2 teams very closely coming in here to match 4 to see how well they can hold their ranking and their position for the team for the final match here. We may see Dot Stellar coming in. They can put some points on the board. We may be able to see them actually move into the second, maybe even into the first place there. Blacklight coming in as well in 5th with 23 points and doing it nicely. We may see them jump into the fourth place position. May even see them jump into third. But we've got these teams. These ladies are battling it out. Absolutely putting in some work. All right. Match number 4 going to be here in Sandhawk. All right, we have seen a wide variety range of definitely game styles and play styles We've seen everything from long range to short range to close combat, close quarters, everything. So now we are here with Sandhawk being one of the smaller land maps. These ladies are going to be jumping right on top of each other. With any flight path, you are guaranteed to get anywhere on this map. We are coming, our first zone coming out of VALKYRIES all the way out toward just north of Camp Alpha. We've got Paradise Resort, Boot Camp, Pan Am. We've got Camp Bravo. We've got a lot of good places. We've got Tamok out there as well. We've got, again, really good places for these ladies to jump down, loot up, grab what they need, and be able to quickly take on fights. We might see quite a few teams kind of go into the boot camp, maybe even to Paradise Resort. Looks like we've got about 3 or 4 teams that are headed right into boot camp. We've got teams kind of going out to Hatihen. Got 3 or 4 teams going there. We are going to be, these are going to be some very quick fights, quick matches. We've got all of our teams that looks like that are down inside the boot camp area. Let's go check it out to see which ones are on ground here. We've got Team 3, Team 5, 9, 11, and 14. We have quite a few teams here that are inside the boot camp. So these ladies are going to have to quickly grab what they can, move and push to try to eliminate the teams as quickly as possible. We have 5 teams. Yes, 5 teams. 7C looks like they're hurting just a little bit. Let's go check them out. They do have 2 of their members that are low in health. They will need to definitely find some health here to be able to heal back up and stay a full squad. East, she is getting revived. Molly from Team 3. Trying to get in there. All right, Molly is down as well as Adeline. Looks like Molly got revived. Adeline being revived now. Team 3 has been eliminated. Looks like they're going to be our first team out. Have been eliminated. They're inside a boot camp. Team 3, Excute, have been eliminated. Team 11, 7C. All right, they are back. Looks like they're going to be back up to almost a full squad. Deja Vu, she is down and is going to be revived, and she's in a nice place to be able to get that revived. Team 14. Wento Lady. They are struggling there just a little bit. They got 2 of their members that have been knocked. Senorita, she's the last one. Very well could be the last one still standing. And she goes out to Leto. These teams, our 5 teams that were quickly here in boot camp, are very well quickly being eliminated. And Team 9, X Team. With 3 eliminations, they have lost 1 of their members already, so they're going to be a team of 3. Deja Vu is down. Looks like Hannah, she is going to be getting the revive for all of the members. More than likely, she's going to be quickly grabbing the revives. Rose is down. Sushi's going to try to make her way over there, but just up the hill, it's going to be Team 13. They are overlooking it. Boot camp. Got to be extremely careful. Nice shots by Damala. She does get a drop there. Rose might be able to get over and get the revive for on Deja Vu, but with Team 13 that's up there, coming up fast and very quickly is going to be Team 17, Reborn and Valkyries, right above. Dexter, she does get an elimination. Does she get another one, or maybe even potentially a knock? And she is running low on bullets, it looks like. LeDonk, she's moving in, prepping that grenade. Does this grenade does find the corner, but not able to get any sort of damage there. Demla, she is down. She is gonna be trying to stay alive and call out the information where the Team 17 is moving. Just like that, Team 17 quickly did a quick move and a push there and was very quickly taken out. All right, Team 13, and nicely done. They did hold their own. So Team 13, Extazy with 6 eliminations. With all of the commotion going on, we do have a Team 9 X team coming in, pushing up the hill as quickly as they can with also 6 eliminations. We Hood, she's got that grenade, almost held onto that grenade way too long. All right, X team now with 8 eliminations. And they are moving out of boot camp right now. Revolution 7. Looks like they're going to get a elimination there, but they are down to just a duo. Welixa, she is got that DBS in hand, and she's gonna be the last one. Still stands. For a Revolution 7. With her being the last one, she does have 2 teams that are pushing very quickly up there. We got 0 Pulse. In a Revolution 7 down and out. 0 Pulse. Zashiba, she's the last one still standing. Did she get taken out? I think she did. No, she's still alive. The S12 coming in very nicely with a very quick Art Esports with 2 eliminations. They are moving really quickly here. Sashibi down and out. Team 8 has been eliminated. 0 pulse. We are down to 9 teams that are remaining. Alright, team 21. Dot Stellar. These ladies are sitting as a full squad. They are taking their time. They are over there in Camp Charlie taking their time, letting the rest of these ladies kind of eliminate each other. We are about to get into another one here with X Team. X Team very quickly eliminated. Team 20, Pain Esports, with 2 eliminations. All right, we have 8 teams that are remaining. Death does with 0 eliminations, but they are sitting as a full squad. They do have plenty of time. Misho, she is out there by herself out there in the blue zone. That is okay. She's the last one that is still stands for jail nemesis. She's trying to keep that team alive, trying to keep them in that top 10, maybe even put them in the top 7 for this match. Radical Esports, 0 eliminations. They were our winners from the last match. Let's see, with them currently with 0 eliminations, let's see if they can keep that #1 spot for the current scores. All right, while these ladies are actually, we might actually have a quick fight here. Let's take a look. All right, I think we have a little bit of time before we do have Death Does and a Pain. Team 16, Jetgo Esports, full squad. Oh, are they a full squad? No, it looks like they're going to be a duo team. They do have 2 eliminations, but they very well quickly moved right into a Chamois. Death Does, they are kind of, they do have a 2-2 split. This is very common for some teams. They'll split into 2 duos. Pain Esports kind of taking their time. Misha making her way in just out there by boot camp a little bit, but slowly making her way in. All right, let's see if I can quickly get those scores up there on the board, on the screen for you. So this is right now, this is the current standings. All right, we're gonna get you back here in this action. Our zone is closing in now. Larica, she did get hit. Does get some shots out there, but nothing really hits. Alright, Ntx Esports with 3 eliminations. Looks like they're going to be moving their way into zone as well. Looks like this is going to be a wide open area. Once the zone does once again shift, these ladies are going to be losing a lot of cover. Death does. Looks like this is what it's going to look like for them. Again, all they're going to have is the trees and rocks. Not a lot of a building cover here momentarily once this zone does shift again. All right, Blissey kind of holding it down, kind of waiting on the team to make a move. Right up the hill is going to be Death Does. Soma trying to figure out what's going on. A Radical down below. We have 8 teams that are remaining. Death Does. They are full squad right now. All right, Team 15. Ooh, quick swap to a DBS. Sophia from a long... Who was... That was in a beautiful shot. It was Soma. Long shot, nicely done. Gets that third party kill there. All right, quickly moving into... We have 5 teams remaining. Sophia laying down some fire. Is getting a few good hits. We've got Radical Esports is now trying to move in. They may be in a little bit of hurt here. They do now have 4 eliminations, but they are sitting as a duo team. All right, Dot Stellar moving in. They have 4 sitting as a full squad. Team 20. Looks like a Team 20 as well. Pain Esports sitting as a full squad with 4 eliminations. All right, Jetgo making it their way in. They only have 2, but they covered up here. They do have Death Does moving in really quickly. This may be it for Jetgo. All right, Sophia trying to move in just a little bit. Ntx Esports member down. Member been eliminated. Pain Esports trying to come in. right, we've got just 5 teams remaining. Death does with 3 eliminations. Sophia has been knocked. Can they get the revive? Not able at all. Death does is down and out. We are now down to 3 teams remaining. Radical Esports with 1 member that is still kind of alive. Knights drop there. Does they get the elimination? Trying hard to get the elimination without giving their position too much away. All right, 2 teams remain. They got to get the revive. All right, Umbrella is working on the revive, it looks like. All right, they're both up. All right, this is it. This is a 3v2. Pain Esports. GG's. Pain Esports was able to make their way around, flank around. Definitely ROQA, she flanked around just right, just in the right amount of time, and was able to definitely get in there and get those eliminations for the team, giving them that chicken dinner for match 4. Going all out with 8 eliminations, and nicely done. Best companion goes to Hannah with 5 rescues. All right, that is it for match number 4. That is it for tonight's Deiva Esports Saturday night scrimmage. Nicely done, ladies. GG's to all of the teams that played tonight, played today. All right, let's see if we can quickly get the results here for the last match. And let's see, the official results will be inside the Deiva Esports Discord. We're going to try to get, we're going to wait on those final results here and see what we... So hang tight. All right, here it is. All right, these are the scores right after match 4. The official scores will be in the Deiva Discord. All right, Radical Esports with 54 points with 2 chicken dinners. Jetgo Esports coming in second with 44 points. They kept it very close all the way to the very end, and it is still close. Pain Esports coming in third with 31 points. Dot coming in fourth with 30. Those two teams kept it neck to neck. Coming in fifth with 29. These ladies have definitely kept it very close. The top 10 teams were very close in points. It could have been anybody's game. We've got Death Does coming in 11th as well with 21 points. So the top 11 teams were definitely really close in points. And then we've got 12 through 17. These ladies were definitely putting in some work. They were keeping it close. Amazing teams, amazing fights. GG's to all of the ladies that played. Until next stream, guys, thank y'all all so very much for tuning in. We'll see y'all on another stream at another time.
Smooth that sugar sweet. You got what I need. Sipping on the potion. All that good emotion. Just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat. Tested by the motion. Loving this devotion.